There may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the Tailgate Talks podcast. We've got our regular hosts. One of them's walking through the woods, sitting on a bench somewhere. The other is sitting in a mansion. And I, myself, EJ Blaker, am home where I'm usually at. Dom, Mikey, hi. Thanks for having me. I guess I'm the one running the program today.
Guess so.
Which
Just spicing things up.
You're the man now.
How's
which
everyone
means
doing?
You're on my contract now.
Oh, okay.
there you go. But EJ, I believe because we started this way, there is a reason we have, because we may or may not have a second sponsor.
Oh, you're right. You're so right. Do we want to pay the bills right off the bat?
Well, we got to pay it 3 times. We do in the beginning of the show, middle of the show, then at the end of the show.
You're right. Well, first comes first. The Fisher Recycling and Junk Removal. Thank you very much for sponsoring the show. The Fisher Recycling offers services in the Greenville and Pittsburgh areas. They offer services such as vehicle purchasing, scrap metal, appliance removal, junk removal, garbage services, dumpster rentals, curbside pickups, house garbage building cleanouts, and demolition. If you have a need for any of these services, please get in touch with our good friends down at the Fisher Recycling and Junk Removal. They'll take care of you. Tell them Tailgate Talk sent you. And our brand new debuting sponsor, La Spada Contracting and Landscaping. Call or text for all your renovation needs, including decks, fences, patios, retaining walls, flooring, bathrooms, kitchens, and more. That's call or text 412-508-1669, serving households within an hour drive of the downtown area. Once again, that is La Spada Contracting and Landscaping, 412-508-1669. Thank you very much for sponsoring the program.
Boom.
Yes, sir. We
Whoa.
appreciate you.
Well,
A lot of
Now that
topics
we-
to go around, fellas.
now
Yeah.
that we got that out of the way, finally, by the way, I'm in my backyard if anybody's wondering. I'm going to be walking around a lot and going back to my swing.
Be outside.
Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah. Real quick. Screw you, screw Bryce, screw Landon, screw Alex. For the first time in 3 years, I have finally won, which guess what? Because the deal was every single time, even though it hasn't been referred to in a while, guess what? And actually, the first time since Dom's been on the show, period. Little bro is dead because I won March Madness.
This is a sad day.
The most important
This is
thing.
a sad day. I
The
love
most
this.
important thing. Shut up. I won. The most important thing. Well, first of all, the most important thing in this world is the Monarch Clayton King. The second thing is, EJ, you finished last, and I
I
finished.
don't want to talk about it.
I was first. And here's the thing.
I think. Can I say something?
Hold on. You're gonna want to hear this because I know where you're gonna go. I know where you're going to go with this. Card, EJ, as you know in wrestling, card does subject to change a lot. So this can change in a year, but I figured, because you know the punishment for each March Madness, you know what it is.
Mhm.
I figured tell you right now, in 1 year, what you're going to do in that speech. It could change. I could change my mind because I pick. But I'm going to tell you right now the idea of who I want you to say nice things for 5 straight minutes. Here's the thing. You have a great private story, don't you? So I have a lot of material that I can. So, for right
Face
now,
post to post. Shout out my
So-
Snapchat.
for now, the pick that I'm going to have for you to say nice things for in a 3 to 5 minute speech 1 year from now is the man himself, the starting quarterback of the Chicago Bears,
Oh,
Caleb Williams.
Oh, God. And I can't say swear words.
Nope. Oh. Should I give you my second choice just in case I change my mind? Because you're screwed either way, buddy. The second
Go
choice,
ahead.
if I change my mind, the second choice that I'm going to pick, if I change my mind, it's going to be between Caleb and this next person. The second person that I will change my mind, if I decide to, is going to be the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings for right now, J.J. McCarthy.
That's not their starting quarterback, though.
Kyler Murray.
Oh,
Kyler
I
Murray
know.
signed a wicked contract.
But here's the thing, though, EJ. It's going to be either Caleb or JJ. So either way, you're screwed.
Okay.
You're screwed.
Okay.
You're screwed.
Me personally, I would go Brian Urlacher, Khalil Mack.
Oh. Well, Khalil has had good years outside of Chicago, so I can
Barry
give
Sanders.
some slack there.
Barry Sanders.
Barry's away. I love Barry Sanders. I mean, you can't just not. Yeah, that would be a wasted pick.
Yeah, but it's for right now. It is going to be Caleb Williams.
Okay.
You have a year. You might like Caleb in a year. Who knows?
Like
Sure.
I got something.
Okay.
In regards to your victory in the March Madness bracket. Although we know EJ took last. We know this. And it
Mhm.
happens to the best of us.
Mm-hmm.
EJ's last place will always be more honest than your first place.
And that's because we rocked the set. No matter what it was, we rocked the set. I don't care if I came back late. I came in last. Okay. I'll give you a little speech. I'll do your little bit. I'll do my little dance for finger painter. I don't care. But listen, I rocked with it because we were in the dance. Guess who wasn't in the dance? Either of them. Not homecoming, not prom. Didn't get to either of them. The Pittsburgh Panthers. So sit down. Sit all the way down.
That's exactly what I was hoping would happen.
Hey, no matter who finishes last in the March Madness specials from years to come, we all know nobody's touching my 2024 performance.
Sure.
I will say this. I'm gonna kick it off with a little bit of just a shout out since we were on the topic of Wisconsin and on the topic of Michigan. Obviously, we'll get into Michigan winning the national championship in a minute, but I will say both of these teams still in it in the Frozen Four, which starts tomorrow, and the national championship this weekend. I believe it's Michigan versus
Denver,
and then it's Wisconsin versus North Dakota. So this will be a lot of fun. Everyone tune into the Frozen Four.
Oh, it's gonna
We are
be
a hockey
awesome.
school, Wisconsin Badgers, the only team this year to have both the men's and women's team in the Frozen Four. Might I remind you, the women won the national title again.
May I also bring up, if Michigan wins the national championship
In hockey, too.
in hockey,
Oh, my
it'll be the
goodness.
only school in the college football playoff era to have won the national championship in football, basketball, and hockey. Might be the first school ever, because especially when it comes down to hockey, college hockey's awesome because I'm not saying I enjoyed this national championship game, but Michigan lost to Quinnipiac.
Yeah.
Michigan lost to
Yeah.
Quinnipiac's a national champion.
Yeah,
in Division
exactly.
I hockey.
There's some schools out there with hockey that it's just very. I've always mentioned it's funny that when you're a football school, a lot of the time they still expect you to be like kind of good at basketball and hockey. But if you're a basketball school, you're a basketball school.
Yeah,
If you're
they
a
didn't expect
hockey
you to be
school,
good at
you're a
anything else.
hockey school.
Indiana just
Yeah.
got the luck of the draw with Signetti,
Uh-huh.
and but it's just so weird because Michigan had at one point this season, the state of Michigan had the top 3 teams in men's hockey.
Yeah.
Michigan being 1, Michigan State being 2, and Western Michigan
Yep.
coming into 3, which is wicked. And I love college hockey because you got all those schools, especially up in the Northeast, Quinnipiac, Bentley, but like a bunch of schools who were primarily Minnesota, Duluth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
they're all Division II in just about everything else except men's and women's hockey.
Yeah.
Minnesota,
They're just
Duluth, Bentley, they're power, like they've had some
Say-
powerhouse years in hockey, and it's just so weird.
you look at a
it's
team like you think of Boston College. You
Yeah.
think they've had some good football years. They have some competitive. They're a hockey school. That's where they have all their
That's a
national
hockey
titles.
school. That is 100% a hockey
And then there's
school.
also Boston U, which has no other good teams. It's literally only hockey.
It's incredible. It's
I love it.
incredible stuff. Just
Uh,
a hell of a week of sports
So,
happening.
yeah.
With the pros and
Sports is
fours
great.
starting tomorrow. First round of the Masters tees off about, I believe, 7:50 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Oh, right in time for my drive or my hour wait to start work. It's great. I love this.
This is so fair. I got there's the Masters field this year. These guys they're gonna be feeling good. They're absolutely gonna be feeling good, especially Rory. Rory's gonna be feeling great coming off a Masters win last year and putting together one of the better spreads that we've seen at the Masters dinner. I love Masters Week every year because every year on TikTok, social media, Bubba Watson just gets slammed, and I love it because I can't stand him. He put together the worst master spread of all time. Now,
Brutal.
granted, to like the average person, like I'd go eat that for dinner tonight,
Mhm.
like grilled chicken breast, some mac and cheese, broccoli, mashed potatoes. But dude, you're in a room full of legends.
Yeah, this is the Masters banquet.
Like we're talking, like dude, you're in a room with not Tiger Woods at the moment. You're in a room with Tiger Woods, Fred Couples, just all these guys. And a grilled chicken breast is the best you could put together. Come on now.
Mhm.
Wait,
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
my Masters spread. Let's see. I mean, I gotta get a little bit fancier than like what I'm used to. But honestly, I think for my appetizer, I'd go a nice shrimp cocktail.
Okay.
I'd go a nice shrimp cocktail. Maybe some Reuben rolls.
Okay.
Yeah,
Some Reuben
okay.
rolls.
Okay.
It's a little bit outside. It's like an egg roll, but with Reuben stuff in it, served with Thousand Island dressing. Incredible. For my
Going chicken Caesar salad.
oh, absolutely gotta go with the chicken Caesar. Can't miss the chicken Caesar salad. Absolutely. I think for my entree, I'm 100% going for like some sort of salmon or tomahawk. I'm going for the salmon or the tomahawk.
I'm gonna go with a little teriyaki salmon. I think that sounds.
Teriyaki salmon ain't too bad either. Teriyaki salmon's good stuff. I think so. I'll go with the teriyaki salmon or either a tomahawk or some maybe some wagyu.
Oh yeah,
Nice,
authentic.
nice, to a nice
EJ,
ribeye.
EJ, you ever
And
see
then
that
to finish off,
the clip of Roman Reigns going, "Real men eat Wagyu steaks"?
Yeah, that's good.
Most men don't have the money for it.
Yeah.
That's also true.
For dessert, dessert's a tough one, man, because dude, there's just so many things out there. I'd honestly like keep it. I'd honestly keep it original and just go. I'd honestly go like a skillet cookie.
Skillet cookie's good. I'm going just a nice sea salt caramel cheesecake.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Something real nice,
Okay.
real light. Yeah,
Okay.
simple.
Rory coming in with a sticky toffee pudding, man.
That's yeah.
That's a good
I mean,
one. That's a
that's
good one.
he's British. I mean,
Did you
like,
see
come
his
on.
clip? Did you see his clip about why he didn't go more Irish?
Oh yeah.
He said, "I want to enjoy the dinner as well.
Not Irish.
Make it
Not
an
Irish.
Irish dinner. Just 7 Guinnesses."
Oh, I love a good game. Anyway, congratulations to Bryce and Dom's Michigan Wolverines, as we've alluded to a
Yes.
few times, talked about March Madness.
Yes,
and romped
baby.
around.
Not the
Men's
prettiest game.
basketball national champions.
Not the prettiest game of all time,
I know.
but even in us playing our worst game of the tournament, there was never really a moment in that game where I was like, man, we might blow it.
Yeah.
I mean, we shot 2 for 15 from the field, which is definitely not ideal. I mean, shoot 2 for 15 from the field. Yaxel was essentially on one leg. He looked
Yeah.
like my buddy was telling me, he's like, dude, Yaxel can't run. He can't run. I'm like, dude,
No.
he can run. He can run. He's on one leg. He played 12 minutes. What was it? 12? It was like 12, 13, or 14 minutes,
Yeah,
something
and
like
he
that
checked out.
in
There
the
was no
final
way.
four.
Yeah.
Dude, he was oh my God. There's no way he should have. I mean, if that was a season game, he wouldn't have played.
If
1000%
the only
wouldn't
way
have
he
played.
makes it in that game, if I'm the coach, is at the end if you need a shot.
This is true. This is true.
That's
But
that's
Dave
just
Mara, he does his thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
And he proved it. Yeah.
Mraz played incredible for how young he is. Huge three in that unfortunate UConn sequence. The smoked layup into a Michigan three. That was huge. That was the closest the
Yeah.
game. That was the closest the game ever felt, at least. Like if UConn hits that layup, who knows? Who knows what
Avalanche could
happens?
occur. Yeah.
Who knows what happens? But fortunately, that sequence fell our way, and Mraz hit that three, and can't really say the dagger because it wasn't really a true dagger in that game. But all my friends out there who took Michigan minus 7.5, I am sorry.
Mm,
I'm
that's a tough one.
deeply sorry
That's a
because
tough one.
yeah. Oh, what a way for UConn to cover. No foul,
Mhm.
just a heave down the court. That was sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for them. I do want to give a little credit to UConn though. It's
Yeah.
truly impressive what Dan Hurley has done with this team.
Yeah, I mean,
I,
he gave Michigan a run for our money. He gave us a run for our money. That was the toughest game we played all tournament.
that's 3 Final Fours in what the past 4 years, 2
Yeah.
championships,
Hmm.
3 finals appearances. Like these, it UConn's always been a good basketball school. We knew that, but what he has done is it's astounding. And I mean, a lot of people have their issues with him, but he's a damn good or darn good coach. Excuse
Oh
me.
yeah.
You can say that. You can say damn.
Oh
Say
yeah,
damn.
absolutely. You gotta give a quick shout out to Taurus Reed because I just feel bad for that dude, man.
Hmm.
Really feel for Taurus Reed. Played 2 years at Michigan when UConn won their 2 natties. Transferred to
Transfers
UConn,
out
doesn't win a natty.
Oh,
Come on.
against
Come on.
Michigan.
Oh, it's brutal. Oh, brutal time, man. Just a brutal time. But hey, Michigan wins the natty. Got a chance to win the men's hockey national championship. However, Denver ain't no joke. Denver puts a good team together
Same
every
with North
year. I don't
Dakota
know
and
much
Wisconsin.
about UD, but Man, I really just can't help but believe that that's the only thing that they have over there.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Michigan still they're the number one seed in the entire tournament.
I
Like
know, but
they're so
still,
good. They're
I
insanely good.
know,
They're insanely athletic this year. I
I
don't care
know.
what UD has. I got Michigan. I'm taking them. I truly
Obviously,
think
I'm
so.
taking Michigan too, but still,
It's going to be a fight. There's this.
Frozen
Yeah, it's going
Four
to be a
is.
fight.
I think the Frozen Four is. I think it's light years past the Final Four. I think it is way more. I think it's 10 times more competitive than any basketball Final Four.
Absolutely.
I think it's the most. I think
You
it's the
can
most
see it.
competitive.
You can
I think
see
it's
it
the
in
most
the regional
competitive
finals.
postseason setting in sports.
You could see it start in the regional finals. Like the
Absolutely.
regionals, they play hard, but the regional finals, you could really see this is a trip to the Frozen Four on the line, and every single one of those games was a barn burner or a
Yeah.
tight match, and just something awesome to watch. So this is
Yeah.
going to be good hockey, and
It's
on the women's
awesome.
side as well. The
Oh
women's
yeah.
side, Frozen Four hockey is insane level of play.
And it's just like crazy to me because hockey's crazy to me. I think this is what makes it like the most competitive postseason setting. Like if you're not from the Northeast region of the United States, don't know you need like you don't know. Like I know of Bentley because of football, just because of football. Like
Hmm.
they recruited me a little bit. I visited there, blah blah blah. They're always top in the regional rankings every Division II postseason. If you're not from the Northeast side of the United States or don't know Division II or don't know Division II football pretty much, there's an opportunity that you tune in to the Hockey National Championship and you don't know who the two teams are.
Yeah,
There is a potential for a Bentley Quinnipiac National Championship every
Furman.
year.
Yeah,
Furman is up
yeah.
there. You can throw Western Michigan in there. They're like, how's this small school from the MAC?
Yeah, Sioux Falls. You're not even getting like these guys. Yeah, it's nuts how many.
I think it's like Sioux Falls, Minot State.
Hmm.
It's incredible, man. I just love it. I love it.
I'm excited.
Of it. Um,
What's
but
up, Mikey? What you got in your
and
mind? You haven't been talking a lot.
because I was kind of saving my voice, my lungs have been a little on fire last 4 days, but I
Trying
was
to
saving
contain
it.
his excitement about the Connor Griffin contract.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yes,
dude.
yes, that, but I was
Let's talk
actually
about
saving
that.
that. I was saving that for later. I actually have a little bit of a rant, and once I mention it, EJ knows exactly what I'm about to talk about. Friday Night SmackDown. Randy Orton has been teasing a caller, even teasing it could be Ted Jr., um, Cowboy Bob, even Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens would have been awesome. And all these teases that he did made you think at least those three, they make sense. Ted would have been bad, but at least it would have made sense.
Yeah, you would have had that moment again.
Yes. And who was it? Pat McAfee. The guy that has nothing to do with Randy Orton, the guy that's been gone from the business since what, May?
Legend.
I don't care. He has nothing to do with Randy Orton. He has nothing to do with Randy Orton. He's a celebrity on ESPN. And first of all, the promo he cut, the promo itself, I understood it. And he was doing good getting heat. But having it be Pat McAfee was the worst possible decision you could have made, other than Vince McMahon.
Also very dumb.
That would have been, well, in that case, I would have took Pat McAfee miles
Yeah,
before Vince.
100%. I
But
would
you
take
choose.
Disco Inferno, like Cody quipped about.
Wait, whoa. Let's pump the brakes there. But Pat McAfee. And apparently it was Ari Emanuel's decision because he thinks that WrestleMania needs all these celebrities, needs Little Yachty, needs iShow Speed, needs Pat McAfee. This is why the ticket sales are horrible this year. Also, going back to the same venue you were last year, that does affect it too. Second of all, like Pat McAfee, it made no sense.
I
It
love
made no
Pat.
sense.
And I hate that there's already a strong contingent of fans who don't like Pat the way I like Pat. And they
I like
don't
his
like
sports
him on
stuff.
their screen anymore. But I find it funny that this is where they were like, oh, you know what the people really want in this blood feud that they've been asking for years that we've already botched? A punter. Let's put a punter.
Hey, he
I
had a
know
great.
Pat is
He had a
more than a
great.
punter. I
He
know
had a
he's
great
all
low
that
blow.
stuff. But it's just funny to me that like, it upsets me because I like Pat McAfee and I like him in WWE, the way he's been used in WWE programming for the most part up until now. This was just ridiculous and weird, and I hated it.
I hated it. I hated it. It ruined Cody and Randy. Here's the thing. I already was iffy on the turn anyway because the flip flop or whatever. But like, well, at least Cody's probably not gonna get booed now because they're gonna be too focused booing Pat McAfee, which is the point. Yes, he is the heel. He should be doing that. But yeah, the only logical thing that I can think of making this make sense is getting Randy Orton booed at WrestleMania because they know they're gonna hate the Pat McAfee thing, so they throw him in there, and that's how they're gonna boo. That's the only logical thing I think, and that doesn't even make sense either. So I don't know. I really don't care about Night One of WrestleMania. I really don't. Really, I don't.
But you know what I do care about? I care about paying the bills
Nice.
and taking care of business. That's what I like to do. So
That's what I like
once
to
again,
hear.
I'd like to respond. I would like to thank the sponsors of the Tailgate Talks podcast, the Frischer Recycling and Junk Removal. The Frischer Recycling and Junk Removal offers uh, their services in the Greenville and Pittsburgh areas. They offer services such as vehicle purchasing, scrap metal, appliance removal, junk removal, garbage services, dumpster rentals, curbside pickups, house garbage building cleanouts, and demolition. If you need to if you need any of these services, please get in contact with DeFrischer Recycling at their website or find their number. Um, like I said, they're in the Pittsburgh and Greenville areas. Thank you so much, DeFrischer Recycling and Junk Removal, for sponsoring today's episode, as well as our, once again, brand new sponsor on the show, La Spada Contracting and Landscaping. Call or text for all your renovation needs, including decks, fences, patios, restraining walls, flooring, bathrooms, kitchens, and more. Call 412-508-1669, serving households within an hour drive of the downtown Pittsburgh area. That's La Spada Contracting and Landscaping, 412-508-1669. Thank you, La Spada, for your sponsorship of today's episode.
Boom.
All right.
Do the services that they provide? Do they provide Pat McAfee?
No, they won't provide
All right, cool.
Pat McAfee. I mean, there's a chance at some point that Pat McAfee has crossed paths with the Spada, though. There's a non-zero chance there.
I guess so. But
Konnor Griffin contract.
9 years, 140, right? That's from the top of my head, I believe. Whew.
Beautiful.
Now here's the thing. There's gonna be some of the old school guys that are gonna be like, oh, long-term contract already. He just came up. Blah 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 blah. Yes, Tom.
You're muted, buddy.
Yeah, you're muted.
That's exact. I said the same exact thing.
Really? Listen, I do understand it though. I do understand it, but here's the thing though. We told Bob to spend money. He spent money.
It's stability. I don't care if he stinks for the first 3 years to that contract.
He's
It
19.
pays nothing.
He's
Exactly.
19.
You know what? It pays out all arbitration, which we already complain about arbitration getting too expensive by year 4 or 5, according to Bob Nutting. So we've bought all that out, and then 2 years of free agency. You want a franchise guy, you want to build around something, you want stability and people to root for. This is your guy. Invest in him. I got no other words. Go for it. Take a swing. Why not? They have all the pitching depth in the world. Take a swing on one of these guys. Go all in for the next 2, 3 seasons. If it doesn't work out, build around Konnor. You have him locked up. There's no uncertainty there.
Right.
I think it's a fantastic move. I love it. It's the same thing the Brewers did with Jackson Chourio, and that is paying out in spades right now.
Yeah, good point. There's one thing I really, really would love us to do, like ASAP. I'd much rather have let's see, because you can get away with putting you can get away with putting Nick Gonzalez, Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan O'Hearn in the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Gonzalez.
Yes, but hear me out. Hear me out. I just want O'Neal Cruz back in the dirt. Back in the infield.
Yeah.
Because he's the only reason he's the only reason why Skeens' ERA is not a 1.5 right now.
Yeah, fair.
He sucks out there. He's not good out there. Did you see the confrontation from Ryan O'Hearn in the dugout the other day?
I was at the game, so I didn't see the thing in the dugout.
Yeah, but you saw the play.
Yeah, I saw the play. I saw they had a few words in the outfield, which I'll get to that game in a minute. I personally think, though, I think the outfield should consist of Jake Magnum in left, Ryan O'Hearn in right, Brian Reynolds as the DH, and they're not gonna move Cruz to short or whatever, so you might as well keep him in center. The Marcelo Zuna thing is not working out right now. It is not. And maybe a day off could help him. And next week we could be talking about how he's raking right now. That could happen. But as of right now, as we speak today on April 8th, 2026, it's not working out. And honestly, it's kind of proven the point of the reason why Andrew McCutchen was a little upset about how things ended. I'm not gonna lie. It's not really looking.
I agree on all fronts. It's hard for me to come to the defense of Marcelo Zuna, but to play devil's advocate almost here, it is just one. It could also just be one of those classic cases of new team, new surroundings. It takes a little time to adjust.
Which
it's
is also
not quite
why
mid-season trade levels, but yeah, like you said, we could look at this in a week. I still agree, though, it's not working. I think he's going to be bad, so it's justifying my personal point of view. But yeah, like you said, we could look at this in a week, and he could be raking, and we could be like, "Oh, this Marcelo Zuna thing, maybe he was the missing piece," and I would lose my mind if that was the case.
In theory, it should work out. Because off season, you look at that move in the off season. I was happy about it, especially the dude's a career 275 hitter, RBI king.
If he lights it up, especially at the right time of the year, it feels great. If he's kind of bad and then heats up towards the All-Star break, and the team's like middling or kind of buying, kind of selling, you need to pick an identity, I say ship him off. Why capitalize on that? And that's still a win in my book.
Or we send him to AAA where our better hitting coaches are, where everyone hits way better.
Yeah.
And then send him there for 2 weeks, and then they'll come back and have a 465, 10 home run in August. Which I
as
don't
he's
know. I don't know what's
doing.
going on there, but the Pirates farm systems are incredible. They
Yeah.
are dude, that Indy is lighting it up. They're gonna light it up this year, and everyone's gonna hit. Everyone's gonna hit. They're gonna get to Pittsburgh, and then they're gonna stop hitting, and then we're like, where'd this come from? Jack Swinsky hit the ball in AAA.
It's just the difference between Major League pitching and AAA pitching. It's crazy.
Yeah, because maybe Jack
Yeah, I
Sawinski's a
mean,
AAA player.
no, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Or is
He's
he
your
at now?
classic quad A guy. He's your classic quad A guy.
Nope. Mm-mm.
He would be. He would be on a major league roster if he wasn't on the dot, because he's not going to be on that stacked roster. Somebody would have to get hurt for him to play in the majors. So that one, I will say, actually does affect him being in the majors this year, because he's
He's
not
a
going
better
to
center fielder than Neil Cruz.
defensively. Defensively,
That's
I'll
true.
give you that. Defensively, I
No.
will give you that.
Offensively, O'Neal Cruz hasn't shown me nearly enough for me to say definitively that Jackson or Sawinski isn't a better center fielder than
Cruz has been
in
raking so
totality.
far. In total, so you're talking about the last 2 years, basically.
Yeah.
I still think Jack Sawinski's not a major league player, and he had so many chances, and he's not on the Pirates anymore for a reason.
I
He'd
get
still
that.
be there.
He is a major league player.
But he's a better center
He's not.
fielder than O'Neal Cruz.
Center fielder defensively, yes, he is a better. If we could DH for another guy, I would have had no problem. No problem with keeping Sawinski out in the field.
I just want to trade O'Neal Cruz.
Hey man, he is a major league baseball player.
He's hitting the ball hard. He is hitting the ball hard so far. So far, it could fall off a cliff. I know it could fall off a cliff, but so far,
He's only 27.
Yeah. Padres series a little rough other than the Skeens Day. The Skeens Day was awesome, and the home opener, dude. Let me tell you something. I have not felt that vibe at a Pirates game in person.
Ooh.
The 2023, okay, the Kutch return game was a little different, so you can give that one a little leeway.
I was
in
there
terms
for 2,500 too, which was pretty sweet.
Yeah, but in terms of total team vibe, fan vibe, just overall baseball vibe, I have not felt this vibe in 10 years at a game.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I somehow feel it every time I go to a Seawolves game.
Pump the fist. You can pump the fist.
Big Seawolves guy over here.
Dollar beer night.
Every
Man.
Thursday, baby.
Man, but the home opener, first of all, that crowd kept when Konnor Griffin got announced the first time, and then the second time when he went up to the bat for the first time, and then when he got that hit.
Yeah, when he hit the double, that was pretty sweet.
It was sweet. It was sweet. It was a good game overall too. Mitch Keller pitched pretty well. They took Reynolds out defensively, which was interesting. I thought he was hurt at first, but they just took him out defensively. I'm like, okay. Yes, the O'Hearn and Cruz thing did happen. That was weird. That was obviously on O'Neal Cruz because that was O'Hearn's ball. And I'm trying to think anything else noteworthy. The ABS challenge system in person is pretty sweet, I will say. It is pretty sweet. And then Gunnar Henderson's home run was pretty sweet, too, because I actually do like Gunnar Henderson. Pete Alonso kept getting booed out of the stadium. That was awesome.
Why were they booing Pete?
I don't know.
That's
big guy,
up.
big contract. That's my guess. I don't know. But
Play for the Orioles. Left the Mets to go play for the Orioles.
Yeah, I don't know. They just booed him.
That was weird. Don't get me wrong. I would much rather him be a Met. But
The Orioles are going to win
I'm
that
not gonna boo
division.
the
Swear
guy.
to God.
They booed, but yeah. So that was fun. That was a fun time. Gregory Soto is actually the closer, believe it or not.
I believe it, actually. Like, legitimately, I
Yeah,
believe
I
that
do
he's
too.
got
But I thought it was Dennis Santana at first. But they said it was Soto, I was like, oh, okay,
It's because Santana's at his best in that setup role.
that's true. That's true.
He can close games if you need him to, but the full-time closer role just it doesn't suit him the best.
That's fair. No, that's fair. But yeah, so I believe they go into Chicago next, I believe, this weekend. So I believe the pitchers for that would be Carmen Mlodzinski, which again, he's not a starting pitcher. I he is a I like him in the bullpen. He's a
But
great bullpen arm.
no,
I
don't
like
do
him. No,
this.
I like him in the bullpen. I like him. You give him an inning, he's fine. He's fine. But he's not a starting pitcher. I don't know why he keeps getting put into these positions. He's not a starting pitcher
Because
at all.
he is. Because listen, you haven't learned from the Clay Holmes incident. You guys said the same exact thing about Clay Holmes because he only had 2 great pitches for a little while. And you guys were like, no, he's great in the bullpen. Put him in the bullpen. He's not a starting pitcher. And then what do? You let him walk, and he becomes a starting pitcher, and he becomes almost Cy Young caliber starting pitcher. You haven't learned. Let him figure it out.
I will, but so far I just don't. The stuff I've seen so far, he's not a starting player. I liked his first start. But I don't know. But it'll be. I don't know in no particular order. I don't know what the order is going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Baczynski, Ashcraft, and Bubba, I believe, in Chicago, and then Skeen, and then probably back to Skeens next Monday. I do believe, and then Mitch on Tuesday. So yeah, so that's the Buccos. I like this team. I know it's early, but I do like this team. I have seen proof that there has been proof. I do think they want to win this time. I'm convinced they want to win this year. I am convinced. It took me a while to be whatever. I'm not going to say that they are going to because it's still the Pirates, but am I convinced that they want to? Yes, I am.
I do. I did an episode of my podcast. I said that the NL Central is going to be the scrappiest, like most entertaining division to watch.
Yeah.
All season. Watch the NL Central. Watch these hungry teams get after it because there's not really, other than like the Cardinals, the top 4 are trying to win baseball games, very badly trying to win baseball games, and it's going to be a fun watch.
Yeah,
very fun watch.
No, for sure. Dom, you got any last words about the Buccos?
I will start to buy in later.
That's fair. No, I get that. That's fair. It's
As of right now,
Yeah, it is. It is way too early to react.
as of right now, I'm more focused on the winning the Stanley Cup.
yeah, I am too.
I don't.
Anyway, Defrisher Recycling and Junk Removal.
I'm in no mood to do an ad read after that. I'm in such a sour mood since he mentioned that. I had forgotten about pro hockey for like a full 24 hours. I completely forgot about it. And then he just mentioned it. Now I have to remember that I'm a Red Wings fan, and we're now have the longest playoff drought in the NHL because
because the Sabres made the playoffs.
Yeah, we haven't made the playoffs in a decade. The last time we were in the playoffs, Dylan Larkin was a rookie. Yeah.
Oh, Michigan men.
Yeah. I was at the Red Wings Penguins game. It was dollar dog night. That was the only thing keeping me from losing my mind.
Well, how many dogs did you have?
8.
Okay.
Are you
By
guys
4 at a
eliminated?
time. I got 4 at the very beginning, ate all 4 while in line for the next 4. Then I got 4 from the vendor and another beer. Took the half beer, full beer, 4 dogs to my seat. Got me through 2 periods. Left, got 1 more beer, downed it as we left the stadium early because I didn't want to watch the 3rd period.
You know what I'm really happy about this year? That stupid, ugly Southern cat is dead.
That is refreshing. Is that Florida
He's
did not
dead.
They are so
Oh,
far out of it.
only
Beautiful.
I've rooted for Brady Kachuk twice my entire life. Both those times, what was he doing? Playing for Team USA.
Yeah. Any other time, there's a couple guys on that USA team I talked to my buddies about. I said, a lot of these guys I used to dislike, but now I can't. Two very major exceptions, three for me, really. Three very major exceptions. The Kachuk brothers, I will still despise no matter what. And Austin Matthews. I cannot stand, for whatever reason, I can't stand that guy. He's so
I don't
good,
like
and
the
it
Kachuk
pisses
brothers
me off.
either. I don't think they're good.
But, like,
And now Brady Kachuk's finally back down to earth
I
after
used
a
to be,
sun run of 2 years in the NHL.
like, kind of a McAvoy hater, but yeah, that's and the Hughes brothers for sure. I used to be all over the Hughes brothers. I used to make fun of them all the time, but they're just fantastic
Yeah,
and
they're
they're
great dudes.
hilarious. I love them, all three of them.
Yeah.
You guys aren't mathematically eliminated yet.
No, but if we can't beat the sorry Rangers on their ice when they stink at home, and then we come back that Patrick Kane penalty against the Wild. Did you see that? Oh my! I mean, all-time laziest, stupidest penalty I've ever seen. You know what?
He's
I
old,
want to get rid
man.
of him. I want to get
He's
rid of him.
old.
If he's not a Hall of Famer, I would have cut him. I would have gotten rid of him, just like the Frisha recycling and junk removal. Get
This
rid-
guy. This guy. Okay.
they they provide services to the Pittsburgh and Greenville area. What services, you might ask? Well, vehicle purchasing, scrap metal, appliance removal, junk removal, garbage services, dumpster rentals, curbside pickups, house garbage, building cleanouts, and demolition. Anywhere in the Pittsburgh or Greenville area, get in contact with them by going to their website, pick a service, get paid on the spot for whatever you're doing. Thank you to DeFrisha Recycling and Junk Removal for sponsoring today's episode of Tailgate Talks, as well as one final time for the debuting sponsor, La Spada Contracting and Landscaping. Call or text for all renovation needs, including decks, fences, patios, retaining walls, flooring, bathrooms, kitchens, and more. Call 412-508-1669. Serving all households within an hour drive of the downtown Pittsburgh area. That's La Spada Contracting and Landscaping, 412-508-1669. Thank you for becoming a sponsor of Tailgate Talks.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Any closing remarks? Anything we want to talk about, boys, before
All
we
I'm
sign
saying,
off?
EJ,
Pat
you-
McAfee.
all I'm saying, EJ, is you guys have three very winnable games. Very winnable games.
We had 6 winnable games, and we
That's-
lost 2 of the 3.
Yeah, I'm looking at
the
it. I'm
first,
looking at
like,
it right now.
like they've given me no hope. I said when I went to that Pittsburgh game, if we lose, it will be the most soul-crushing defeat that I will not care about the rest of the season, even if they make the playoffs. If we win, it will give me just enough hope to get me to the playoffs, because we would have to
Here's
make
the thing. Here's the thing, though. You guys just beat the Flyers on the road. You guys got them tomorrow night at home. If the Devils on Saturday at home, 2 very winnable games. The tough one is your final regular season stretch down in the great state of Florida, where if the games were flip-flopped, I would honestly say you have a better chance at winning, at beating the Lightning. If the games were flip-flops, I would say you could 100% go 4-0. But since the Lightning is that third game,
Mhm.
I don't know. That one's tough.
No.
Because you guys go out
Because they're still
beat the
competing.
Lightning. If you guys go out beat the Lightning, oh, you're gonna feel it. Oh, you're absolutely gonna feel it. You are going to feel it. Then you gotta finish. You should beat the Panthers.
Yes.
should beat them.
Guess what? We just choked away a game to the Panthers like 2 weeks ago. And
the Blue
not
Jackets.
even,
Ooh.
like a week and a half ago. We completely choked it away. So
That was
I
a
have no
huge-
faith in winning that game.
Let me tell you, that was a huge win for the Blue Jackets. That was a huge win for the Blue Jackets.
Mhm,
Looking at the standings as they stand right now,
mhm.
that's a huge shootout win for the Blue Jackets. My God.
Just that 1 point that Kane cost us going onto the PK there. That 1 point, that overtime point, could have
It's-
saved everything. But it's
not
null and void.
impossible.
That's why, as my closing remarks, watch college hockey instead. Like I said, I'm repping the colors. Ryan Suter, number 4, autograph. You see that? Autograph.
Okay.
That's
It's a
such
beautiful
healthy-
piece, and I'm excited
beautiful.
for the Frozen Four
Mm.
and the national championship this weekend, April
Also-
9th and 11th.
Also, my closing remarks. EJ and I already talked about this before we started recording. Dom, did you see the Cubs and Rays game?
No,
What?
there's a turkey out there looking at me.
End it on that. End it on that.
Thanks for
End it
watching
on that.
Tailgate Talks, everybody. Good night, America.